Let's go! There we go. Now I can see the chat. Okay. I don't have my husband to watch the chat because he's on a phone call, so I kicked him out of the room. And I will watch the chat from my phone. So if you see one person hanging out in the chat and not saying anything, that's me. I'm gonna still go first term classic, but I'm gonna do something a little different this time because I think I've tried to romance everybody, all of the main options at this point. I have not succeeded with all of them, but I have attempted all of them. So now I think I am going to go for the interdimensional or intergalactic prince dude. Because why not? I'll be fire chick, why not? Amira, cause why not? Let's go! Yay! I can do that voice really well. Yay! I should really just start doing my weird voices because they're fun. Stupidest pop quiz ever, let's go! What's with the bear? What would be the best way of choosing the leaders of modern society? With a wild grizzly bear! Yeah, put them all in an empty room with a wild grizzly bear. Whoever kills the bear should be our president. If everyone dies, then it's obvious the bear should be our president. Heck yeah! A reality show. We create a reality show called America's Next Top President where the candidates compete in all kinds of physical and mental challenges. Voter turnout would increase and we would turn a profit on it. Heck yeah! And whoever can play the most heartbreaking violin solo wins. I don't know. I'm up for Grizzly Bear or America's Next Top President. Let's go with the Grizzly Bear, because I don't trust reality TV. Fanfic every Monday at 8. Yeah! Sailor Moon with a gun! And the Death Star. And Harry Potter with the Dragon Balls for hair things. What?! I don't recognize the gun reference, but I've so far got Sailor Moon, Harry Potter, Dragon Ball Z, and Star Wars. Plus guns. A radioactive possum just bit you. What superpower did you get? The superpower of always choosing the right combination of emojis to get the desired reaction from all people. Seducing my loved ones, burning my enemies, settling any argument, and even conveying complex emotional thoughts. Probably rabies. I'd go to a hospital immediately. Wow, that's boring. The incredible power of writing fanfiction so compelling that the actual creators of the TV shows decide to go with my ideas and crazy ships. Heck yes! I'm a fanfic writer. I want that one. Then there would be a fourth Paratica, and the main guys would get back together because they should never have broken up. Be a deal breaker for the potential lover. Hates the outdoors, they're mediocre, they lack manners, they're boring, they're a coward, or they lack taste. I mean, boring is very much a deal breaker for me personally. That is a big deal breaker for me, because if we can't entertain each other, why am I choosing to spend my time with you? That is why my friends are all weirdos and my husband is a weirdo, because weirdos are more fun and my husband and I entertain each other endlessly. Mostly with dumb jokes, but it works. Let's go with that one, sure. Hey, Polly! Except I'm not going for Polly, because I successfully dated Polly already once. Let's go to class. I learned valuable lessons. Smarts! Oh, I need more charm badly. Oof. Scott and Polly pull me aside. Oh no. Bro! AP jump scares is coming up, and we're so unprepared. I rolled up the textbook and smoked it. I ate my homework. Nothing worked. We've only got one option left. We gotta cheat, bro. We just need to figure out how to do it without messing with the teacher. Or messing with the teacher. Either way, if you can help us, we'd be super grateful. Write all the answers on the teacher's face. He'll never see them there. Just take the test like normal, then use this time machine to go back and change your answers. See, I told you she'd have a time machine. They bet on whether or not I would have a time machine. Okay, that got me. That got me. I guess you just have an incredible sense of timing. Come on, let's grab this time machine and go screw up causality. You were going to use that time machine to kill Monster Hitler, but this seems about as important. Heck yeah. I got more fun and more bold.
Let's do this.
I mean, there's a reason they still talk about Monster Hitler. Ooh, I don't see Interdimensional Prince, but I do see this weirdo. They poked my business! Hey, how would you like to turn against your friends in exchange for forbidden knowledge? Okay, pitch me. Pitch me, girlfriend. I just need you to tell me Damien and Liam's hidden weaknesses, for, like, totally innocent reasons. And in exchange, I'll teach one of my most secret Slayer techniques. With that, you say, you'll totally do it, and I can trust you, and I can trust what you say 100%. Great, which technique do you want to learn? Ooh, protagonist of any scene or how to punch a dude so hard his head explodes. Liam's weakness is being ignored, and Damien's weakness is ice cream cake. Really? But that's so simple. I'll bury them in indifference and frozen treats, respectively. Oh, you want to know my secret technique? It's simple. Just act like you're entitled to everyone's love and affection and constantly make decisions that endanger you and your friends. That's it? But you already do those things, like, all the time. Is it possible that you've been the protagonist all along? Hey, kiss the cook. This discovery gives you newfound confidence, which you use to punch the Slayer in the neck and steal her shoes. As the protagonist of your own life, you gain +4 charm. Yet! My charm is not lagging anymore.
Let's do this.
Do 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 do. Library. Oh. Boom. Start kicker. Too money! Oh no. Pokemans Go! Oh, it's Pokemans Go! You've got Walter Jacobs? Those are so rare.
Fucking metal.
Bet your butt I do, and check it out. His fiscal responsibility stat is 11. He's a beast at doing his taxes. I heard he's lactose intolerant, though. Yeah, I feed him nothing but cheese pizza to screw with him. He hates it. That's not very nice. I'm super nice to my Leslie Dunbar. Screw you, you've got Leslie Dunbar, the queen of insurance liability management? Yeah, I had to trade 2 Mindy Babcocks and a Jared Fogle to get her, but it was so worth it. You recognize that name? Oh, if you're a millennial, you know who Jared is. Jared lost 400 pounds eating Subway. And then got arrested for being a child predator. Scabs Rent-A-Car, sex murderer, or Winslow Gibbs, fiscal responsibility 14, armor class 20, loving owner of a speedboat and several dogs. Winslow Gibbs! Winslow Gibbs! He has Winslow Gibbs! Excuse me! He looks like a tool. I don't know, I just feel like he really gets me, you know? Bro, I will trade you all my lawyer-type Pokemans for that Winslow. And an ultra briefcase. Some other kind of arrangement. Wink! Did you just say wink? Oh my. Heck yeah.
Let's do this.
Do, 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 do. Hey! Why not spin it here first? It's called just being smart. Yeah, it is. Reverse Romanian Wilkinson? I don't want to know. The gift that keeps on giving.
Thanks.
Poof! Wow. This is a very religious thing. Okay, then. That's random. I have a pooping gnome statue now.
Let's do this.
Pooping gnome statue. I have yet to see, the Intergalactic Prince, so let's go chat with this Slayer person. It's the Slayer and she's hiding under your table. Eat knee pain, freak! Now I'm going to punch your other. Ow! You just threw your apple at her. Finally, a use for that Red Delicious. Red Delicious is good, though. I mean, it's no Fuji, but it's still pretty good. You defeated the Slayer. She flees, leaving 2 choice pieces of loot behind. The loot flashes rapidly, getting ready to disappear, almost as if you're in some kind of video game. No time to contemplate the nature of existence. Pick some loot before it's all gone. Garlic rice and holy water? Ooh. A gun that shoots stakes with eat crap burned into the side of them. Yes! You're a monster, not a monster. But later in biology class, the teacher calls on you without warning. You panic because who has time to do the reading when you're trying to smooch your classmates? But your panic turns to self-assurance when you hear the teacher's question, what do flies do? Rather than responding with lame-butt spoken words, you respond by firing a wooden stake straight into the chalkboard. Eat crap, exclaims the teacher. Why, that's exactly right! Congratulations! You meant to shoot the teacher, but hey, whatever works. You gain 4 boldness. Yeah! That's hilarious.
Let's do this.
Let's go. I haven't done the auditorium yet. I rehearsed for the class play. Ba ba da ba 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 ba. Oh, look at that sad winky face. Or is that a cry face? I'm sorry, that to me is a winky face, but sad. That is a sad winky face. Who did this? They do not speak the old runes at all. Creativity. Ooh. Are you getting a fever or no? It's just Damien walking up. Why are you playing with a little guy taking a crap? Is that some kind of weird new G.I. Joe? Ah, classic mistake. No, Damien, that is called a caganer. And you wouldn't know it, of course. It means crapper. It's a religious thing from the Spanish region of Catalonia. Is it really? How is this poopy boy religious? I'm looking this up now. Caganer. Figurines. It really is! It's a real thing! A caganer, Catalan for the pooper, is a traditional and humorous figurine depicted in the act of defecation, usually wearing a traditional Catalan red cap, a barretina. That sounded more Italian than Spanish, sorry. It is a staple of Christmas nativity scenes in Catalonia, Spain, and its surrounding regions. Why? Why? Because poop is fertilizer! You know about the nativity scene, right? Catholic people reenacting Jesus' birth and all during Christmas? Lame. Shut up. Thing is, in Catalonia, Christians build the nativity scene for Christmas with Mary, baby Jesus, the animals, and of course this random guy taking a crap nearby behind a bush or something. Is this some kind of prank? No, I'm sorry, Damien. It is not a prank. I wish it was. It is a real, legitimate thing. The caganer. Include the pooper! It's the culturally respectful thing to do.
Crazy.
Respectful to who? Dang, this is priceless. Caganer, love it. The ultimate action figure. I mean, it beats the lameness out of Christianity and everything. One could say that, I guess. Why did these Catalan people decide to put a guy taking a crap next to the birth of Jesus Christ? Good question. Nobody knows. It's a tradition that has been there for centuries, but no one knows its origins. Catalan people just go for it because it has been done like that since forever. Nobody knows why they put the pooper next to Jesus, yet they've done it for centuries. I must know. The intrigue is killing me. Gah! It really looks as if it was just about to kill him by giving him a seizure. Maybe you can help solve the mystery. Yes! Before Damien's head implodes, you take both him and Liam into your car. And just to be clear, by your car, I mean just a car. But screw the concept of ownership, am I right? Yeah, we just stole a car. We rush into the public restrooms and draw an innocent guy who was taking a crap there. Then you drive to the nearest police station and you politely ask to use one of their interrogation rooms. As you've been an extremely exemplar monster citizen lately, by committing not that many murders, they decide to reward you with their best interrogation room. So, you go into full interrogation mode by playing the classic bad cop, worse cop strategy. Tell us the truth. Why do the Catalan put a crapper dude next to the birth of Jesus? What? Who are you? Why am I here? I need to finish pooping, please. You won't finish crap till you answer us. That it does, but it's funny. His confession makes zero sense. And you better start spilling the tea or we will punish you in ways you never imagined you could be punished. Who are these Catalans? I swear I never pooped next to Jesus. I just want to go back to my family and also finish pooping, please. My patience has a limit. Give me that. Oh no. Now you're banned from visiting Sweden. He doodled an angry face on his passport. Can we agree this is going nowhere? You know what, Liam? Sometimes you're right. Sometimes justice is not served. This is a grim, dark world. Let's regroup and think of a way to crack this case. Finally. Brilliant plan. You're like the ultimate detective or something. But this seems to be the mother of all mysteries. I think we have a long way ahead. Get ready and buy some snacks. That was a dumb plan, but it was amazing. I stole a car and made some weird memories with Damien and Liam. Heck yeah! Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Where do? Let's go to the gym. Ayo. More charm! Yeah! I am doing all the right things now. Oh no, it's Scott. Why is he cross-eyed? I was trying to think all by myself and it was really hard, you know? Aw, Scott. I'm the exercise master, the exercise lord, the exorcist! But I've never tried exercising my brain, and in a way the brain is almost part of the body too, you know? A 3-in-1, because it'll make me better at exorcism, and being smarter will keep me from getting bad grades, and kicked off sports team. Okay then. A storm inside your brain or lift books. Scott will like that. That makes total sense. Everyone always talks about how people who read big books must be really smart. So if I bench press big books, then my smarts will become strong. And people will say, do you even lift? And I'll say, yeah, books. And then when I get really smart, I can rip phone books in half. Those have tons of words and numbers, so they should be like books for super smart people. Yeah! Rip those phone books! Get them, Scott! Do 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 do.
Let's do this.
What's up? Oh, really? Doc, you've got to help us. We're suffocating. It's like we're not getting enough air. We can hardly talk. They need to breathe in as well as out. Oh, whoa, that works way better. I have no idea how we forgot about that. Because you're idiots. That's how. We owe you one, and we'll pay you back. Right now, what do you want? We'll do literally anything. Give me an extreme makeover. Like, an extreme makeover? Are you sure? Alright, boys, you know what that means. Time for one of our patented extreme spa treatments! Ew. Okay, then! I got my face licked by a bunch of wolves.
Let's do this.
That's a little gross. Dog slobber, my guys. Dog slobber. Outdoor party. Boom, 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 boom. Do 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 do. Huh. What would be Plato's favorite emoji were he to know what emojis are? That is a good question. Alien face emoji and paella emoji. What is with the paella emoji?
What's up?
I hereby summon the Crapper Squad. That is pretty lame, I agree. Now let's focus on what's really important, the Kaganer. Am I gonna win over one of these two? That would be amazing. Probably Damien, but I've already romanced Damien. But, you know, this could very well be the, This could give me a secret ending, and that would be awesome. I did some research on these Catalan people and their traditions, and oh boy, do they rock. Each tradition was more kick-a than the last. They do this thing called calzotares. I assume that's a theta instead of a theta. I think that's a theta or a theta. Probably a theta, because it's in Spain. Where they eat these calzot onions with their hands while drinking wine in the most ludicrous ways because screw glasses and silverware. That's pretty weird. There's also this correfox thing. Correfox. Where they basically dress as devils and run down the streets holding pitchforks that end in fireworks while dancing to the drums. They're savages. That is... Then I found out about this other thing called castellers, which is a thing they do in their festivals where they build human towers just because they can. Oh, I've seen the human towers thing. It's crazy. Who knows why? My safest bet is that it's either a pure display of power or an attempt to reach the sun to punch it in its face. Radical, right? The more I research, the more I love these Catalan people. Freaking awesome weirdos, but no clue about the Kaganer thing. Still a mystery how they started putting a guy taking a crap next to Jesus Christ. Did you know that a few years ago, the Barcelona government even tried to ban the Kaganer from the city's nativity scene, and the Catalan people got so angry they forced the government to refrain from this decision? They fought the establishment to keep a random guy taking a crap next to Jesus, and they won. What? Can I just marry an entire region? Or at least have... Okay, then. I mean, you can do the second option. It would just take you a while. Probably not. Then I need to satisfy my urges by unveiling this massive mystery, Liam. But how? I mean, even if the tradition has been there for the last several centuries, we don't even know if it's the real depiction of what happened 2,000 years ago during Christ's birth. You're right, we have to travel to Spain. Well, the tradition is from Catalonia, but the scene depicted is from Bethlehem in the West Bank. Let's go to that bank, then. We're in Palestine with these two monsters. Is the West Bank Palestinian territory right now? I don't know what it is right now. It's all chaos over there at the moment. Damien is a bit confused at first because the West Bank doesn't look like any bank he has been to before, but Liam is happy to Liam-splain it to him. Now what? We should have thought this through before buying those plane tickets. Let's look at the security cameras. I think you can technically label it as some sort of thinking. Liam, focus. Which store do you think is the oldest one here so its camera could have accidentally recorded Jesus' birth? Do you really need me to answer that? Not really. Look, a Blockbuster, just like the one next to Spooky Academy. Blockbuster! They must date back to at least to Roman times, or Dino times, whichever is earliest. I'm pretty sure they were there when Christ was born. Let's steal its security camera's tapes. We do, because we're way past the point of being judgmental with the act of stealing. I mean, hello, we're monsters. We start checking. No, this is from last Tuesday. Christ's birth happened way back, like 3 weeks before that, at least. Yes, at least. 4 months of tapes, the rest of the footage is blank. What a shame, they probably erase all records past 4 months. That's what they want us to believe, Liam. What I believe is that they're trying to hide something from us. Something that might or might not have happened 4 months ago when Jesus was born. I don't know where to start. Me neither. Amira, you've been astute as always, but whoever is keeping the Kaganer secret from us seems to always be 2 steps ahead of us. For now! Can we go back to school? Sure, but let's visit some crap first. Yeah, that would be a sensible suggestion. Damien meant checking if there were more Blockbusters around. Apparently he loves them. I mean, Blockbuster was pretty cool. It wasn't Hollywood Video, but it lasted longer than Hollywood Video did. Bathrooms. Yeah. Flame. That's my graffiti right there. I give 0 craps, but I gain 2 boldness. Look at that boldness is. It's Scott! You're not, like, following him or anything. A rift in time and space. Oh my goodness, yes! He approaches Scott. Not this crap again. My beloved, I've quested across the dimensions to see your face. Oh, well, here it is. Here's my face. It is more than just your face that I need, Scott the Great Tosser of Balls. I also need your body. Luckily, I brought that with me too. But I do not desire to merely gaze upon your body, though that in itself is a pleasure. My kingdom, you see, is besieged by a foul dire harp, and only your muscles can save us. And once the loathsome beast is vanquished, perhaps we can find some better uses for that body of yours. Wink. Oh my gosh, you say wink out loud too? That's so cool. Yeah. Yes. No! Oh. Okay then. It is severely unimpressed. Oh no! You're back! That's awesome! I thought for sure you were dead when that dire harp exploded you. The prince and I defeated the harp, by the way. It was super easy. Actually, the prince just told it to play dead and it did, and then he gave it a treat, which was weird. But I think it's okay. Prince is super trustworthy. He said we should hang out more, and I think we will. No! No! Failed! I should have called on the termites to eat its spine.
Let's do this.
Boop. Yum. Dead ferret or a half-chewed telephone receiver or... Whoops, guess we've got to trade after all, huh? Which of our foods do you want, dog? Black plastic bottle labeled, seriously, don't drink this, it's poison. Was that what it says? We found it in a garbage bin with a skull and crossbones on it. Bones are good to eat, so we took it. But if that's the only thing you want, I guess you can have it. Yoink. I went on a bit of a rampage. Specifically, you declared the cafeteria a sovereign state and abolished all laws except for party forever. Your government was soon overthrown by the National Guard, but you've been nominated for the Nobel Prize for partying. Heck yes. Okay, that's pretty great. Yay, let's go, let's go.
What's up?
It's okay, you can look at my stuff. Uh-huh. Let's see. Ooh, I can afford a PR agent? Huh. That's for a ritual. Yes. Oh my goodness, yes. Give me the dragon smut book. I want to see what happens.
Let's do this.
Let's go. To the library. Yeah, nobody actually knows how it works. +2 money. Yes.
Yes.
We love Dragon Heat. I'm all about 19th century Russian literature, but a ghost girl can't say no to some erotic fan fiction. Am I right? 19th century Russian literature, huh? Dostoevsky fan, are you? Morgana von Brestrick cosplay. Don't worry about why. I've never Okay, fine, I may read Dragon Heat, but don't go around just telling people. Shh, we're clearly safe with her. A fellow Dracophile can always be trusted. Are you sure? I mean, anyone into Dragon Heat must have a wicked mind. 297 chapters and counting, and it still manages to amaze me with all the new levels of wrong. Yeah, right? I love it. I must admit, I'm a bit vanilla when it comes to fave chapters. Mine is the one where Harold McDonghard, Horace the Hydra, and the deranged Draco Delacourt have to rest at an inn after the Choking Bay adventure. Only to discover they just have one available bed. There's only one bed, the classic fanfic trick that never fails. Yes, that one was good. I personally prefer the one where Vanaceria unmasks her masked savior after a passionate kiss, only to discover it's herself, and then they totally bang. I'm not a fan of time travel, but sign me up for some good self-cest. She would. What's your favorite story arc? You'll just be revealing your inner kinks to us, no pressure. They want to discover the chosen one who can control the mythical Excalibur dildo, and they have a... What? This exclusive chapter I've written myself. That one. How could we forget about that arc? It's rather easy to forget some arcs. Yeah, but that one was epic, with tension and thrill of wondering who could be the chosen one each time someone used the mythical dildo. It was very lubricant. Oh my. I should praise the fact that it was entirely written from the viewpoint of the dildo. Who would have thought? What is this? This is definitely not for children. Do not let your children play this game. I might or might not have an official Excalibur dildo myself. It's hard to say no to dragon dildos. Wow. Erotic dragon fanfics were the ultimate icebreaker. Okay, then. Yeah, that is quite unexpected. Why? Wow, I'm doing really well with most of this.
Let's do this.
Teacher? Let's go chat with the teacher. Coach. Eating regular food again? Fruits, vegetables, meats, dairy, blood. These are all parts of a complete lunch, sure, but you're forgetting the most important food group of all. Dietary supplements! Excuse you, sir, I work in the dietary supplement testing industry, and it is definitely not. Ooh. Palomino Gold 25 horse supplement for a shiny coat and luxurious mane, or a completely black bottle emblazoned with the Chinese character for party time. That's gonna be charm, and that's gonna be fun. I want to stroke your mane and feed you sugar lumps. It's probably because of how healthy you are from all the vitamins. Like I always say, when life gives you vitamins, take them no matter what the label on the bottle says. I am a pretty pony. Charm! Called it. Well then.
Let's do this.
Ba-ba-da-da-ba-ba-ba. Okay, then. I used 3 years of your life as your end of the deal, but who cares? They weren't happening in-game anyway. Yeah. Damien. Yeah, I love it. Turns out that he, too, is a hopeless romantic at heart. Are we reading the same series? I'm in it for Dragon Dong, Miri. Nothing so bad yet as good, so good as a billionaire dinosaur made me gay. Harold McDonghard and Godiva Galantine. Is that why the latest chapter ends with Harold finally boning Godiva and then she wakes up to find him gone? The cliffhanger must be entirely misleading. People simply don't abuse each other's love and trust that way. I worry about you, Miri. I really, really do. Just desperately want to know what happens next in Dragon Heat. Do you think Harold is capable of being so mean-spirited? Okay then. Dating in the midst of a school day? Why, my duty, responsibility, and breeding say no. But my heart says yes! I have a midterm in Interdimensional Peace 305, so anything's better than that. Oh, huzzah! Do love being courted. Let us flee to the absolutely most romantic day that has ever happened to me ever. I am a romance expert, having spent literally all your school days planning for prom, which is a single night of the year instead of paying attention to the studies that might benefit you later in life. Yeah, that sounds about right. You show up with chocolates, flowers, and a bevy of slaves for Miranda, and a pack of matches and a gallon of gasoline for Damien. Yay, we go on a splendid date, during which Damien only commits a few murders. Yay! I mean, I did give him a gallon of gasoline and a pack of matches, so... fair.
Let's do this.
Let's do this! Let's go to the gym. Heck yeah! Mercy might be useful in Monster Prom sequel, but isn't now. Ooh. Intergalactic lions have broken through space to devour one of the smaller, weaker students. No, wait, it's just the wolf pack. Guess it could have meant two things. For the last time, is this a bromance or a bro-treason, broski? You're my teammates and my family, and I'm not trying to be a bad Scot, but this is the 3rd month in a row you've missed our full moon bro down. We got together and practiced a wolf pyramid and then helped each other inject sheep steroids. We played flip cup with lamb's blood spiked with natty ice. It all sounds really nice, but I already had plans and I didn't want to let people down. You're a wolf. Are you with the wolf pack or are you with those other monsters? Aren't we all wolves? That's like deep, bro. Like super deep. Maybe too deep? Nah, bro, the perfect deepness. This is exactly the kind of question we need to be asking ourselves as SJWs. Yes, super jacked wolves need to be socially aware, too. Ooh, now I get it. We're all wolves because we all pee in the same toilets? Or because the school is one big wolf pack? Bro, maybe it is. Maybe it is. Oh my gosh, yes!
Awesome, bro.
You know a lot about wolves and life and everything. You must have a lot of smarts. Aww. He has respect for me. Scott's adorkable. Ah.
Let's do this.
Interdimensional Prince!
Greetings, my love.
I have a task for which no hands are fit but yours. Portal is sealed against me, which I have not strength enough to open. Please help me to break the seal. On this jar of kosher dill pickles. Oh, bless you, hero. Your noble deeds deserve a noble title. Yes, I will give you one free noble title, redeemable now. Ooh. Foreign minister in charge of extreme handsomeness or most unscrupulous treasurer. Oh, this one. Foreign minister in charge of extreme handsomeness. The most appropriate... Ooh, outcast. You always chose the cafeteria table with minor characters. Heck yeah, I did! A most appropriate title indeed. You shall be in charge of exporting handsomeness from my dimension into yours. Here, have a month's supply of handsomeness just to get you started. You're a bit offended that the prince thinks you need him to supply you with handsomeness. But this is really good stuff. Your eyes twinkle with youthful vitality and your teeth cause lens flares when you smile. Everyone in the cafeteria is stunned by your sudden beauty. Maybe you won't bother exporting any of this handsomeness after all. I mean, it's a month's supply.
Let's do this.
Let's see. Outdoor party. Boop, 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 boop. Juan, the small magical Latino cat, why are you sad? He's worried people are so used to calling him Juan, the small magical Latino cat, that now everyone defines him only by his size, magicality, ethnicity, and species. He's more than that. You correct him. You don't see him in such simplistic terms and convenient definitions. It's just that there are around 23 other different Juans in the school, so adding all that to his name is quite necessary. You tell him you'll never forget about him and the crazy adventures you both lived together in Monster Prom's prequel, Monster Middle School. You have a great time remembering those crazy stories. Aww, yay! Damien invites Liam to you to his house. He looks as if he hasn't eaten in the last 2 days. I haven't eaten the last 2 days. I can't with this. This Kaganer thing is driving me crazy. I kind of see it. You know what they say, when you have a wall covered in pictures and newspaper articles connected by thread, you can tell your obsession is becoming unhealthy. Who said that? Probably one of them. Let me write it on a post-it and put it on my Kaganer conspiracy board. Yeah, what an okay thing to have. I've gone to all kinds of websites looking for information. I registered on some Kaganer conspiracy forums. God bless the internet. We're not the only ones startled by this crapper thing. I've been discussing all kinds of theories. Climate Change Total Hoax 77 made a strong point about the Illuminati being involved in this. He also claimed global warming might not be real and somewhat tied to this too, worth noting. He sounds like a very credible source, yes. Then, France is not real shared her conspiracy board with me. We concluded that the Kaganer guy might have been involved in the JFK assassination. Finally, Chemtrails Baron was kind of useless on the Kaganer thing, but he gave me sick tips to build my own fashionable tinfoil hat. Made a pair for you two. Thanks, I guess. But I still have no clue why the Catalans put a random guy taking a crap next to baby Jesus. Maybe there is no mystery. Maybe it's irrelevant, and certainly an unhealthy fixation for you. But Damien's scream is interrupted by the sound of his door being blasted open, revealing none other than... the Pope? What the frick? Well, well, well. Look who we have here, Damien, Liam, and Amira. I have 3 bullets with your names on them. Why is the Pope holding 2 guns? No, oh no, the Pope. Are you here to hunt us down for our many sins and crimes? What? No, who cares about that? No. Today I'm here because you've been sniffing around the church's secrets with your silly Kaganer case. You're getting too close to the truth, and I can't let you do that. I have to protect the Catholic Church, and apparently you can't send some priests to do a Pope's job. But we have no idea about the truth behind the Kaganer. If you tell us the truth, we're super okay with you killing us afterwards. Tell us, for goodness sakes! Or, maybe don't kill us at all. People will start to ask questions and follow your lead. If not you, someone else will find the truth. I need to send a message to all those who might be as nosy as you. No, Mr. Pope, don't kill us. See, we can create a diversion so no one will ever ask questions about the Kaganer again. You see, our diversion plan is... Yeah. I, too, would be nervous if I was held at gunpoint by the Pope. It's up to you to come up with a diversion plan so good that you can calm the Pope. K-pop and Garfield. No! Like any celebrity? Yes, any. Even the cast from Friends. I love to watch Friends reruns to blow off steam after all my Pope duties. It's such a classic. I don't know, Chandler. Chandler, but I like Joey better. Are you sure? Kind of think Phoebe is the funniest one. No, it's definitely Chandler. But I like Joey. Can't your plan involve a crapper based on Joey? No, Pope, hear me out. The smartest choice would be Phoebe. If you want to make it a hit, I think it should be Chandler. He's the funniest. Or you could be daring and go with my personal choice, Gunther. Now you're being obnoxious on purpose. No, hear me out. If you get the clues the writers left in the show, you'll realize Gunther is technically part of the gang. What about Joey? Nope. The Pope shoots you in the legs over your disagreement on who's the best character from the Friends gang. Okay then. The Pope never forgets.
Go get a life.
I'd be super mad at you if I had the strength. I think I'm gonna pass out. Me too, but when we wake up from fainting, let's remember to be very angry at Amira. Oh no! No! So much blood, but look at all the charm I have. Oh boy. Damien's mad at me. I did go on that awesome date with Miranda. I have more interactions with Scott. I don't really have... Wait, what? None of them! Yes.
Let's do this.
What? You ask no one to prom because you don't need anyone else to make the most out of the night. Sometimes you feel like you have to get a date to be anyone in this wicked world. But that's not true. You are your own person, and that's the most important thing. Love is wonderful, sure, but you have no hurry in finding it. Prom shouldn't be a deadline, but a night to remember. Good on my own. You went alone to prom and you had a great time. Heck yeah! You have tons of fun with your classmates. You rock! Nothing is as sexy as being independent and strong on your own. And people notice, so who knows? Maybe eventually you might date one or some of them. But today you marry the night. Woo! Amira, best at being alone. Heck yeah! I did more events. Woo! That was great. Hey! And now I have interacted with not Cthulhu Girl and not Blob Boy, but everybody else on here I have interacted with. Okay. Damien and Scott teamed up and took second in a national Pokemon tag tournament. The crowd was amazed. The Pokemon team did taxes as if there were no tomorrow. It was a thing of beauty. Vera built the Oberlin Empire into endless greatness. They own a shameless number of companies. It's known that they're also into lots of sketchy businesses. But no one does anything about it. I mean, who the heck would try to stop Vera Oberlin? Liam started an iconoclastic band that broke all conventions. Their latest album has been a hit. It has no songs at all. The album is actually just a banana set on fire. And to be sure, Liam doesn't care if you don't get it. Okay, then. Of course Liam doesn't get it. Da, 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 da. We did not romance anybody, but we had a great time. We'll try for the Intergalactic Prince next time, I think. Ba-da-da-da-da. Let's look at our new images before we go. Oh yeah. Oh man, that's hard to see. Early design Liam concept. That is very hard to see. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That is such a fine, detailed sketch. That's much easier to see. Why? Why the beards? Why? Oh my goodness. Why would you do that? Why? I'm so glad they went with what they did instead. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Do, 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 do. Fan art. Oh, look at how cute! Oh my goodness, it's adorable. I love this. Yes. Best fan art ever. Okay, that was fun, and we will try some different experiments next time. Thanks, guys. Bye.